Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. There we go. Alright, back to business. Back? Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Rad Shiba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. The doors open and the crowd goes wild, and when they see an dog! Sup, little girl? What are you doing in the bar? Honey, some help here? Hey, dog, I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll go check it out. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, aren't you? Did I make it too obvious? Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happened to get stuck with a fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Thank the gods. Well, what will you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll be having a Bleeding Jane. Dorothy, why? Coming right, yeah. A Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month. Only you, Dorothy. What do we need? We need one of those. Just blend it, right? Yeah. Here's your Bleeding Jane. Here you go. That time of the month. Do Liliums menstruate? Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. And what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking Bleeding Janes! I think there was something wrong with your AI, Dorothy. So, how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do, both human and Lilium. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and the other, and that's not fair. They were sold out, and I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothing and show lots of skin that scares off lots of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is to just dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance, no need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or a movie before anything else. Although I must say it's a bit hard to get clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh. Never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Liliums too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Human from the neck up. Dick preferably, organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Huh. Why, do you know someone that might be interested? No, I was just curious. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Get me a blue fairy, a big one, would you? Alright, as Got Blue Fairy going. Eight. 1, 2. And aged and mixed. Big Blue Fairy. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. Thought he saw one, but he was dizzy and what he'd seen was his puke. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. But what about it? That I'm realizing I've made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. The Mega Santa prank. That what? It's a prank I pull every year. First I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap and when he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, "I want you to make me a woman!" Sometimes they try to cover it up, the Lillian wants to be human. It's then when I say, no, I want you. After that I say, well, at the very least I want a dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, "Help, I'm being molested!" But I remember it was a prank and I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. How considerate of you, Dorothy. Although I did get a client that way, he became a regular soon after. Huh? But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh, yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers, I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay then, tell me your age first. 27. No fair, you didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you? How dangerous everything's been lately. Every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. You want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those. Alright, I don't think we've made one of those before. It's like campaign served in a cup that has a bit of coal left in there. Yeah, I don't think we did. All on the rocks and mixed. Maybe we have. Cobalt velvet. Yep, this is the one. Oh, do you like it? I don't dislike it, I guess. I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey, what day is today? Wednesday? No, the number. It's the 21st. Shouldn't you know that? I'm a lily, I'm not a calendar. Thought you would know that much. Next you're going to tell me to make some convoluted calculation. You can't? I could if I put my mind to it, but it's not something I have quick access to. Yes, I have the inner calendar and the calculator, but those are used in lots of other operations every second. I could do all that, but it's a lot quicker just to ask you. I see. Why do you need the date, though? I have something to do on the 26th. I see you there. I've been avoiding it for a while now. Oh, but don't worry, it's nothing dangerous or anything like that. It's just heavy. Would you like some help? Would you help me? I mean, tell me what it is you need help with. Maybe later. I have to go now. See you later. Bye. You think she really can't access calendars and calculations that easy? I guess it's kind of like how even if a text processor can access a computer's calendar, you don't use it for that. Why don't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea. Ah, someone new. Huh? Another kid? Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school. That would be a hassle. Oh god, maybe Alma was right. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Before the whole massive transmission hack thing. At some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, "Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today, there have been 2 kids already." Eh? How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. Excuse me, miss. This is no place for a kid, so you should... Gil? She's staring too much and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything, she's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol is everywhere anyways. So, what do you suggest? Let her be. Maybe she's just curious about the bar. Well, she's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like that can't hear you, like they can't hear you. True. Jill. Wah! How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. A beer for Gil. Haven't seen that girl before, though. There's your beer, Gil. Thanks, and lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget, the disposal unit comes in on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Oh right, yeah. There's a bottle of Carmetrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yeah? Oh. Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices? That's a deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey, Jill. Yeah! Again? Aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What do you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did. Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcade in the corner last week. So I need to take them out. Now, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyway. Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. What, did you throw it at someone's face while escaping? That only happened once, and the old lady started it. Right. Why doesn't arcade still use coins nowadays, or physical money when you get down to it? For the reason arcades still exist, nostalgia. Maybe. Hey, miss. Yeah? Do you recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but... sorry. Really? You don't remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, but I don't have a sister? Not even a sister-in-law? No way. Gabby? Is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you're just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So, you know her? Yeah, she's actually my girlfriend, my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools, and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admissions tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. I've always been a smart one, so I'm not surprised. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about it. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister. She was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not your cat? Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So, how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Sorry, I don't think I heard you right? My sister is dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. Came all this way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow! My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here mixing drinks and cheating. Or chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. Gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be merry worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out at me like this? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise if that fight played a role in killing her. But that's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up! I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with this nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've even heard she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling you slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared, but I need to grab a hold of my life. But it was nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. Ah! I'll make sure the girl gets back to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief, I know. Come on, Jill, let's take you home. Home sweet home. Hey, Jill, you want to grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Want me to come in to keep you company? I'm fine. I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill, you can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill. Come here. It's just, I feel like part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister comes to deliver the news and she holds nothing but animosity for me. And it's not only that, but I lash out at her too. Historic fucking repeat itself. Maybe if I hadn't coward back then and apologized, maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit, maybe... Thanks, boss. I really needed this. You want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to your head or if you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, Foray. She's in your care, you hear? Meow. Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check in on you nonetheless.